Has anyone been bit by the TikTok bug?
No.
I'm not allowed to download it at work. So they've told us not to do it. So.
Okay. I've seen some 3D people doing well in there, but I haven't done it either.
It's about to get banned.
Did jump on there, but I was using Frank, he's my Muppet, and he was just telling dad jokes pretty much I was doing 2-3 videos a day. I did it for about a month, didn't really take off, and I'm like, too much effort. So
I was talking to some people about diversity in their audiences, because my audiences are not very gender diverse. I've got like 99.3% male viewership, which is not balanced. And then I was talking to people and they were like, yeah, just put it on TikTok, because YouTube doesn't cater to women really. And if you look at the actual like overall statistics of women using YouTube, it's way lower, like 30% of the viewers are women. So yeah, I guess if the platform itself can be a restriction as well to your audience, like a barrier. So
yeah. I mean, if Vimeo got more traffic, I would love to use Vimeo. I would love it over YouTube, because you can actually go in and you can fix videos, you can fix things that are wrong. If somebody says, "Hey, this is a better way," and you keep the URL. Yeah. You don't have to have a whole new URL, so you can keep linking to the same video and just keep changing that. It's like your URL becomes a container, and your video sits in there. So you could take your video out and put another video in, and people could game it, but it's so much more useful for educational stuff, because you could always update your stuff.
Also, the
when
ownership
new things come around.
with Vimeo.
Yeah.
Like you own your video.
Yep. What's that? I'm sorry?
On Vimeo, they have a much clearer ownership. Like your right to your media, to your content is very much yours.
Yep. Yep. It just didn't blow up like YouTube, so it doesn't get the traffic. It doesn't show up in all the search engines. It's not easy. Like YouTube just put it out there as an audience.
Indie filmmaker type of site, like it's one that like a lot of the film festivals and stuff will link from. I feel like so it's kind of more of that audience.
Yeah, it's definitely like a more like film geared, Whereas like I think YouTube's like Walmart. What's that?
The video quality itself is so much better than YouTube's.
Yeah.
Yeah, YouTube is like Walmart. That's gonna be the video title.
It really is. It's the Walmart of the internet. It's like, I think Facebook might be that now, but it's definitely there. Like it's just mass consumption, big box. Like I love it. I'm not ragging on YouTube at all. I think it's great. I mean, we all owe our audiences and everything to YouTube, but it's just when you look at the way Vimeo is set up, it's like, man, that would be awesome if YouTube went that direction, or if Vimeo got more traffic. It's just another platform to use.
It's kind of a chicken and an egg, though, because if we're not using it because it doesn't have a good level of traffic, then you get that harsh cycle.
Yeah,
why not both?
I know, but it's also getting gamed. Like Ton tweeted out today. I retweeted it too to my like 100 followers. There's a fake Blender site out there. That's
I saw that. Yeah. It's like Beender.com or something.
Yeah, Beender with like the eye is supposed to look like an L, and it's using like content from Blender, and it's it's bringing people to a site that's probably loaded with Trojans and backdoors and all sorts of nasty stuff, phishing and all gross, and they're using that, and they're so it's gamed and it's advertising on YouTube. Wow. and it's just it's rife for abuse. So something to think about. Should probably do videos on it saying, whatever you do not click on this ad. We should all do a public service announcement.
Yeah, honestly.
Aaron, you brought up an interesting topic though about the diversity. Is that something you strive for personally? Is trying to make a more diverse audience?
Not for any reason other than I want to be sure that my content isn't the barrier. Like, I don't mind not having a balanced audience if it's because that it's genuinely like a difference of interest, although I don't think that that's like an inherent thing. So if it's like a platform thing, then I want to be using other platforms as well. And then if it's my content, then I want to be changing that. Like, I want to make sure that I'm delivering my content in a way which is accessible to everybody. Because as an educator, that's what you want, right? You don't want to be like just teaching to some people.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's a good point. I've never thought about that, but yeah.
Yeah, diversifying the audience.
So I've tried maximizing with there was a parachute short film that I made.
That was great.
2-3 weeks ago. But rather than just uploading it onto YouTube and linking everything to YouTube, I actually tried to uploaded it to Twitter, uploaded it to Facebook. So I actually uploaded the video to the multiple streams, but surprising enough, nothing happened. So yeah.
How often
didn't really?
What was that? Sorry.
I was going to say, how often do you all recycle content, if at all? If you see that something's not working, do you kind of shelve it for a little bit and then try to bring it back to light or rework the title, description?
Yeah, I'm going to be trying that because I have a lot of content that's like doesn't work anymore because they changed the Voronoi shader, and so like I have to like I'm constantly getting questions on this, so I'm like probably just going to like redo a few of the older videos that are newer.
And then what's more annoying is everyone still goes to the old videos.
Yeah, because they're still bringing in traffic, so you got to like keep it up. But then even if you put like a call button, even if you put like a one of those call outs on top that shows up, like people don't. I don't know how many people click on that and go to the new video. They'll still come on and be like, well, this isn't working. I'm like, did you check out the newer video that was linked? No. Oh, well, you probably should do that, but here's the answer anyway because I'm cool like that. Like, because I'm not going to be a mean about this. But it's a tough one, especially as fast as Blender changes.
Yeah, I've had that issue over the past couple of months with content changing all the time, and that's in paid courses. So that, like the issue is much more urgent to go in and fix. But fortunately, like you were saying earlier, YouTube you can't change it. Paid courses, you can come in and you can say, "Hi, Mike from the future here," or whatever it happens to be, or just simply a big annotation. It's left click now. You're good for the rest of the videos.
Exactly. And you can do that. Yeah.
The big one for me was when remove doubles disappeared and became merged by distance.
Oh, yes.
And then I caught myself out afterwards because I was trying to learn more about Python. On the back end, it's still called remove doubles. I'm just like,
wow. Yeah, I have to jump into play. I've been telling Curtis like I have to watch this video and jump back in more. I have cool add-on ideas, and I'm like I can't develop these right now. I don't know enough of the integration. Like I know Python, but I don't know like enough of the integrations. I have to really jump in. But yeah, it'd be cool to see that stuff behind the scenes in Blender.
Have you all kept up at all with OpenAI's GPT-3 and what it's up to?
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
Well, was that? Yeah. Whoops. In short, the context link here is that there is GPT-3 is I forget what it stands for, but essentially it's an AI that is kind of fill in the blank, but really intelligently. And so people have been creating web apps, just telling it, create an app that has a window that looks like this and has a button that does this, and it'll actually write the code for you. So I wonder how long it'll be before we can just type in, like in text editor or whatever, create an add-on for Blender that does this and changes that and tweaks this in just plain English or your language, and then it will generate the code for you, because that would be amazing for people.
That's the ultimate in declarative coding.
Yeah,
it's the mocap for coding.
Wow,
right? It's the mocap for coding.
Yes.
So that would be cheating. You cannot do that. No.
Yeah, you can't. You're not technically. That's wrong. You're never gonna get a job as a coder. But I don't want to. I just want to put out add-ons that help people and sell them and make some money, so I don't have to keep going to work every morning. That would be great. But it's always that sounds great though. That's a great tip though. Thanks for that. Yeah, I hadn't actually seen that with GPT AI.
GPT-3. I will here. I'm gonna
GPT-3 AI.
I saw a little demo from it, and it looked so cool. They were just typing in some things, and then it was like, here is the code.
Yep.
Magic.
I learn new stuff every day. And honestly, Aaron, while I got you face to face, I gotta say your Discord is like the best.
Oh, thanks. It's going
like
really well.
You have some of the best people on there. It's such a fun, it's a good community you're growing there. I like it. So thanks for the invite. It's awesome.
You're very welcome. It's been up for like maybe 10 days now, but we've started to get like guest speakers coming on. So we've got like some really amazing Texture people doing talks this week. Got one on Tuesday, one on Sunday, and then I do my streams on Friday, and then we've got another one on Saturday. So it's just like there's constantly activity, and we've got like Blender battles going on where it's like quick fire modeling fights. So it's good fun. Been really active.
Yeah, it's really surprisingly active. So it's really cool, and the conversations I'm getting into with people, it's like awesome. Like a well-rounded audience there. So it's really cool.
Thank you.
I like it.